Okay, so that is how you can change that's how you can change SolidWorks extension or SolidWorks parts into other 3D extensions that you can print. So you can print the let me show the two again. So with this STL and this VRMO, you can send this file into a 3D printer and it is going to print it. So in another video, in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can further convert this STL format into what you call a G-code format, so that you can actually print it out. So but if you have a printer which will recognize these two formats, you can just feed it in and it will be recorded. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you really understood and watched the video. If you have any more comments or any questions or any suggestions, you have anything I want to design for you to see, make a video of it, I will gladly do that. Just put it in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, subscribe and share it. Thank you.